Hello, my name is Kat, and I am doing a spoken word piece on Hubble's law. It's called The Ever-Expanding Space Within Us. Hubble said, "We don't live in a bubble. We don't stay in place. No, that's not the case. So we gotta embrace that we're just a tiny speck on this expanding plane of space. But that ol' Hubble, he's gotta be humble, 'cause without Henrietta Leavitt's struggle, his theories would be muddled and we'd all be confuzzled. Leavitt's brilliance, where she found out the distance between the variable stars and the Earth that we call ours, we call it the period luminosity scale. But there was one more detail that helped Hubble lift the veil. Vesto Slipher was able to decipher that spiral nebulae were moving farther away from the Earth. On the spectrum, Slipher noticed a red shift, and Hubble determined that the pace galaxies were moving away from us was swift. This rate that was expanding was really very outstanding. Hubble said it was 500 kilometers per second per megaparsec, but that number made people second guess. Hubble's law said galaxies were moving away from Earth at speeds proportional to their distance, but there was still resistance. Hubble's calculations were indeed wrong by a factor of 7. With the new Hubble Space Telescope, astronomers could see past the heavens. We know Hubble's constant is about 70 kilometers per second per megaparsec, thanks to the high tech. So the universe is dynamic, and the change and expansion are very organic. The universe is not static, and its state is really quite cinematic. So how can it relate to our existence and what's innate? Like space in the universe, our capacity for love and forgiveness is ever expanding. The container of space within ourselves creates boundaries and freedoms. We need to make space between our current self and our past self. We need to expand in order to grow. We need a little rain before we see a rainbow. Whether you're 21 or 71, there's always room to grow and expand. Follow your passions. Fight for what you believe in and take a stand. Relax and stick your toes in the sand. Turn punk rock and join a band. Whatever challenges you face or whatever you decide to do, remember that you grew. You created space in your life to align yourself with what you want. Old habits, friends, or patterns are replaced, and now every time you look in the mirror, you love the face that looks back at you. Without creating space, there would be no growth, no change, and no evolution. Expansion is the only solution. Thank you.